and welcome to session 89 of Weir of Adynn. God, 89, fuck me. Every week I go like, oh Jesus, we keep going, we just keep going, we're going to reach 100 soon.
We don't start coming.
We are going to get straight back into it, but we need somebody to give us a recap on what happened last session, because it's been a little while. We've been at LARP, so it's been busy. Who would like to give the recap this week, please? Everyone looks at Gabby.
Well, babe.
This is going to be a recap for me as well, because it's been a while, and
You and me both, babe. You and me both.
yeah, I also do have the notes of where we're sending units as well, that I scribbled out as we changed it, and I was like, oh no, where did I write this down now? Okay, setting the war room. Woo! So we're all sitting and present in the war room, ready to send our units. So the first one we do is we send the Adamantine Guard, a big group of dwarves, to the World Warp to help protect them against the other group of vampires and a giant bunch of tree people coming to attack. We send the Mythblade against the Larovians. Mythblade are a small group of sort of scouts just to keep a watch on the Larovian vampires, who we don't know a lot about, but we send them to find some stuff out for us. Arda are taking a defense. What does that mean, Gabby? Why did you write that? Taking a break, maybe? Or we said that they were going to hold Karvik, but then we were told maybe don't.
I believe they were
voice.
holding Karvik.
Voice.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why voice mod likes to automatically change my voice into something else, but
I believe God spoke to me.
God spoke. Okay.
So God just told me Arda might be holding Karvik. The Terminus Monstrum are finding the entrance into the Underdark. So we need to go into the Underdark to finally get to our final boss battle. But the final boss battle is currently surrounded by another group of vampires. So that is what is going on in the outside world, outside of us going on. And then we go back to us. So the party visit my Fey patron Dheltan in dreams. And we speak to Dheltan about things that we'll never find the answers to because we roll really bad, and warns that there could be a doppelganger in our group because the DMs love to throw in doppelganger fear. So now we are super paranoid about one of us. Yes, you fucking did. So in that moment, it all gets very silly, and I really love this this episode. We tried to make a secret handshake. To try and determine who's a doppelganger or not. And then we also have to make Heliodor close his eyes so a certain Fae can't watch us doing the handshake and learn.
Handshake. I forgot about
this handshake is very important and we must remember the handshake. And then we find out that Drosera now has the ability to go into the dream plane with the rest of the party and make things appear at will. So she starts making things appear. We play around in the dream world, and then we wake up and do serious things. So we ask Verve, who is a person who is coming along with us, to look at a ghost that is following Karrik, and it might be his brother that is following him, which means he's either dead or his pact with the Harbingers sort of killed him off in a way. Hopefully he might be dead, which is a bad thing to say, but it's better than being a harbinger. Rose Manus, the ghost of Rose Manus, is following Estella. Yeah, get those ghosts, bitch. Get those ghosts. Also, Moss kisses Estella. Big highlights in this episode. Big fucking highlight.
Beautiful.
the gaze.
We also have to deal with the fact that the bagman is licking things in the bag again.
Still licking things.
Still
He
licking
learnt his
things.
lesson. You learnt his lesson, so he's just reverted to childlike tactics of just licking things.
Licking it and it's mine. So we go ahead and start our journey, and Karrik takes the second day's watch and sees a caravan pulled by a wyvern, and there's a person called Bess with a fancy hat. Those are my main notes I made in that interaction. Bess has a fancy hat and a caravan pulled by a wyvern. That is great stuff. We go back to the dream world and fuck around. Estella asks for a voice in the dream, and Heliodor wants to be tall, but Dracera's powers are only so limited while she's not yet Fae. Proper Fae, anyway. So after fuckery in the dream world, we make it to Karvik. And we speak to some people there. We speak to an Asmoth who says that their son is missing, who matches the description of the Asmoth that I believe Heliodor met in the Underdark. So we go in and speak to a guy called Hieronymus about how he's going to obtain his champion power. And it turns out we have to take a lot of hallucinogens to see Dheltan, which is
That's what happened.
absolutely awesome. Nothing's going to go wrong, I swear. But we've got to make sure that all of us get our powers, so all is left is to get Heliodor's power and somehow get Dracera's god power. And at the end of this episode, we explain to Mito, who is Keela's mother, I believe, what happened to them whilst they were in the Underdark, which is very sad. And so here we are. Probably going to take some mushrooms, going to have a great time. Nothing wrong with that.
I will also add on to that. Please take your inspiration, but I'll add on to that. That at the end of the episode, you guys head out to go and seek two people that Heliodor knows are in Karvik. And you were able to find them on the outskirts of town, sat outside. One of them is like an older man with a beard, human who turned around, saw Heliodor, and went, holy shit. And that is where we ended the episode. So, right, so you guys are outside in Karvik currently. And you can see a drow woman, very, very pretty, quite young looking. With sort of long white hair that's been shaved on one side. She has sort of a partial fringe hanging off the front, but it's been braided quite neatly on the other side. And an older human man that's staring at Heliodor with this wide-eyed expression. What do you do?
You got fucking old, mate.
You can talk. Bloody hell.
Heliodor runs over and gives him a hug.
He hugs you back quite tightly. He does kind of have to squat somewhat to reach you. But
I'm small, I know. I accept
He
this.
does hug you. It's like, mate, it's so good to see you. God, I wasn't expecting you to come visit. You look like shit.
It's a combined visit.
What happened to you?
Some experiments and some entertaining anecdotes I'm sure we can fill you in with. And Heliodor will kind of like look sideways round tall man, round Godric, and go, "Hello, Adynn.
Hello, my dear." She
How you
gives you a
doing?
wide smile. She will get up and also kind of head over to you.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see you. I'm so glad that you visited.
Oh my, no, this is even better. Sorry, I'm being very rude. Adynn, Godric, let me introduce you to my friends.
The two of them sort of look over your direction.
This is Kree, Sarah, Estella, and Verve.
They both kind of wave, and they're like, Godric kind of smirks, and he's like, so you do have friends, alright.
They're scattered far and wide, fuck you.
You strike me as a lone traveller, but then again, maybe that's just because that's how I met you.
Well, that is fair. That is...
What are you doing here? What do you, like, are you just here to visit? I mean, great, it's great to have you. We don't have an awful lot of space, but, you know, Forge is over that way, if,
I can go and get my wagon and bring it over and make a nice little space.
Oh, you have the wagon? Oh, yes. And he kind of, like, slaps his hands together and he's like, you're going to make some things? Because, oh, mate, I've got so
We're
much
going to make
show
some
you.
things together, mate.
Yeah.
I am excited to see where you've got to.
Sorry, How did you guys meet?
Oh, he made our wedding rings, and he kind of takes Perianne's hand. He was travelling through. I don't really know where he was going, but we were holed up in a little city, well, town. Bell's End, I believe. It was a while ago. But
It was indeed.
it was, yeah. We didn't really have the money for like for wedding rings, so there's something funny. Sorry, lass.
So this is Gabby laughing, just so I wouldn't know what that means.
Oh, Toby, has anybody else heard Toby go really quiet, or is it just me?
Am I very quiet?
No.
No, it's just you, and apparently you've went
He's
really
as scared
quiet
as
as
you.
well now.
Oh. I've got you sound fine on my end.
God damn. Well, it's fine.
It's fine.
Hi. Well, I was driving through Bell's End, and it was a lovely town, and I heard that there was a wedding happening. I got chatting with these two, the lovely couple, and they didn't really have much, and so I made them the finest wedding rings I could, and
They kind of
attended
showed
the
them
wedding,
off,
and then brought them here.
and they're both still wearing them, and they're sort of beautiful little rings with gems encrusted into them, and they're stunning handiwork, and very clearly Heliodor's.
But hey, and
Perianne
then
also pulls a small silver dagger from her back. And shows it to you. She's like, I still have it.
you still have it. Oh, amazing!
It
Oh,
served me
there was
well.
a brand. Any vampires dead?
We've had a couple of problems, but they've been dealt with.
Excellent. Very nice. No, there was a threat of vampires about, and Perianne was particularly worried about them, so I made a silver dagger as well.
Please,
That's
make yourselves
very
at home
nice
if
of
you
you.
want to come and sit down. I'll see if I can light the fire.
I'll go and get the wagon. Hold on. And Heliodor will run off and collect the wagon and bring it down here to make like kind of a little camping circle around this bit.
There you go. She begins to light the kind of the campfire. It doesn't take long to spark, but you guys are welcome to sit down and get yourselves comfortable. It is raining just a little bit, but it's not enough to be enough of a problem.
No, hold on. Heliodor unwheels the awning thing on the side of his wagon. There we go.
Are you sure it's not going to set on fire?
No, this fire's small enough that it won't be bothered to it, and if it does, it just means I need to get new canvas because that stuff's supposed to be fire resistant.
Verve kind of awkwardly makes his way over and sits next to Perianne, who kind of shuffles up to give him some room.
Oh wait, no,
Right.
wasn't Karik leading Verve beforehand?
Yes.
I'll say Karik had led Verve
Let him
over
to
as
sit
well.
down on a bench.
Yeah.
Some of you
Anyway.
kind of have to sit on the floor, but it's not the end of the world.
Ah, yeah. Heliodor will this
Pop
little
out
log
his
pile will
chairs.
throw out some logs and just be like, there you go, that'll do.
And Godric kind of sits down, crosses his legs. He's like, God, you're a motley bunch. Haven't seen folks like you around here for a while. Or at least like a good mix of folks. We tend to get kind of the same types of people in and out here.
That's
Asmos,
fair.
mostly, as you can probably tell. It's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too. How is your smithing now?
Well, and he kind of he kind of poses a little bit, and he's like to think I'm the best smith in Karvik, but maybe that's just opinion.
Ooh. Lofty ambitions then.
In fact, is
Ambitions.
anyone hungry?
Oh, you offering?
Ooh.
Perianne just kind of taps him on the shoulders, like, "Hun, you can't say things like that."
Well, I haven't actually been for a hunt yet, so I can quickly go see if I can find something.
We have
You
a
wish-
hunting party here, and you're welcome to just kind of take what you want. But if you want to go, nothing's stopping you, mate.
I'll be back soon then. He kind of looks around everyone.
Just stay safe.
He looks across at Drusilla, and because he can't actually smile. You've gotten kind of used to the little like wiggly the palp sort of thing.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, you can come if you wish. I can show you a few things if you want.
I'd like that. Whispers to Dracera, I want to make sure that he doesn't turn into a doppelganger.
You ever sell a little like thumbs up, like
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake.
Come back. Right. It was the doppelganger.
you got to remember the handshake.
Hey.
You two going off hunting then?
Yeah.
Are you taking Thumb or leaving Thumb here?
Thumb can stay with Dracera.
Thumb just sits in Dracera's lap.
Oh.
Just a little squat. Takes a squat inside.
Papa squat.
Pops a squat in your lap. Just takes a sit.
I mean,
It's not a
this is
slab
a
squat, it's a
this is a
fungus squat.
town. We can go and buy some ingredients.
Everything Karek makes is made from what?
Yeah, Greek's like, it's organic. You
Let
don't
me have this moment with Karik.
Oh, dude, sorry.
no,
Oh,
it's his
right.
thing.
No.
It's his thing.
Money.
He's got to do it, or else he'll have an autistic meltdown. You don't understand. It's his routine.
They're gonna head out. They're gonna head out for Karek's little routine, and when they're out there, if
gonna have
Isla
a
lets
fidget
them
toy.
teach them about hunting, it's gonna be autistic rambling about just how it's all done,
Oh boy.
Amazing.
and it's gonna be just like,
You have to do it this way, and I'm the god of I'm the fucking the champion of the god of the hunt. Of course I know how to hunt.
Alright, Grandpa, time to bed.
Okay, Grandpa,
like
get
in-
to bed.
So,
in 20
Yeah.
years, it's just Isla guiding Karek along with Zimmerframe. I used to be the champion of the god of the hunt. It's okay,
Okay,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
I know. Come on.
So, Heliodor. Oh no, actually, yeah, no. Yeah, you two are heading out. So Heliodor and Dracera and Verve are left with Perian and Godric. And they seem a little confused that one of your party members is going out hunting when there is a hunting party here and there's places to buy food. And they're like, okay, if that's what they want. Fine. But they don't
Interesting.
question
Don't
it.
worry.
They just seem kind of happy that you're here, kind of gently quizzing you on things that you've been up to and why you look the way you do. Perian is sort of somewhat observing Verve, and Verve is just quietly listening. It seems like he's quite comfortable to just be quiet.
Lovely. Oh, hey, my eyes and my bluey veins are because I tried to experiment on helping this one and point to Dracera and accidentally kind of gave myself a problem.
Yeah, it fucking looks like a problem, mate. What are you on about?
Partially why I'm here.
Oh, you're looking for a healer?
is-
I know a couple.
No, this isn't something that can be healed.
Oh. Is it like a permanent thing?
You could say that. And Heliodor kind of like fidgets a little bit and sits up a bit. I wanted to come here because, well, partially because there's reason to with what we're all up to, but also to invite you to my funeral.
The two of them just sort of stare at you. What?
I'm dying. I have about 7 weeks left.
6, maybe 5.
6. Sorry, 6-ish weeks left. Um,
Shit, mate.
and I want my friends to come send me off in style.
Perianne looks like she's about to cry. Godric just kind of sits there and stares at the fire. So that's why you're visiting.
Not the only reason I'm visiting, you know. I do like your company.
Oh, I bloody hope so. You just kind of his voice cracks a little bit. Damn. Shit. So that's what the that's what.
Aye.
Right.
Yeah, it's slowly being kind of overpowered, I think, is maybe the best wording. I absorbed too much raw magical energy from Nick. And kind of overloaded the system.
Okay. All right. So there's nothing you can do.
No. We've tried a couple things. We've thought of a couple things, but what I'm doing, I am going to die, but I will still be visitable and talk toable to a certain extent.
They kind of frown.
Frowning
and looking at you like, what the fuck? What?
One of my long-term objectives was to make something where basically knowledge wouldn't die. Where you could interact with something and get all the knowledge you required as quickly as was required. So, I've been working on this for a bit, but couldn't figure out an interface or a perfect storage unit, kind of internal mechanism to hold on to all the information. But that wasn't because that was because I wasn't considering a soul. Souls are infinite sources of thread and energy. Sort of. If we take the example of a soul trap, that does something in a stupid way. But if you look at it in the terms of storing, not using, and making it interactable, it's doable. And so, one of those is being built. Are my specifications back near the city of Violet Gold.
They don't seem to fully understand what you're talking about. It's maybe perhaps their remit, like beyond their remit, but they are.
Yeah.
They're trying to take it in with a pinch of salt, you know. Okay, all right. So the city of Violet Gold, that's in the Asis Ridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will they just let us in?
It's not going to be in the city. It will be close by and reversible too, but I will, however, be making special dispensation for yourselves to the city so that you have somewhere to stay.
Perianne's not said anything. She's just kind of running her hands through on her lap.
Yeah. Quieter than usual, Perianne. Please, I need you to say something.
It's a lot to take in.
Aye. That's fair. I'm sorry. There's
You should not be sorry.
yeah.
I'm glad that you told us in person.
Aye.
How many years has it been since you visited?
Ooh. 20? 25?
Quite a few.
Longer. Quite a few.
You know, that time passes within a blink of an eye. I barely noticed it. Godric, however, has changed a lot. And he kind of looks at her and he's like, not that old. Come on.
You have taken on a more salt than pepper approach to your hair.
I'm human. You know that
I know.
she's gonna outlive me, so it's just how things are, isn't it?
Your memory will never live out, though.
If that helps, we'll be there.
Good. I also have some maybe more uncomfortable things to ask of you, Perion.
She looks at you.
Some things about where you're from.
She kind of purses her lips. Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, there are some parts that we may need some help and directions towards. And you are the only other person I know who has been to the Underdark and knows it intimately, or at least some of it intimately.
Are you looking to get into the Ingress?
We are looking... Is it the Ingress we're looking to get? No, we're looking to get into the other part, aren't we?
There's the Skid or the Ingress. You've got two options.
Oh, I need to look at the world map. Hold on.
So if you go into maps
In
the journal,
on world
you can
map.
click on Underdark map and it will show you.
I should do that one. Oh, no, that's not the thing I want to click. Channel. Maps. That map. Oh, it's just going to take a minute to load.
So the Ingress
we're-
is the one under Sihonos, and the Skid is in the Sicilum territory.
We're after going in the Skid, I think. Right. We're looking to enter not through the Ingress, but through the Skid.
She kind of sits up. I'm from the Ingress.
I know, but
I know how to get into the Skid.
that would be incredibly helpful.
Do you have a map?
Somewhere. Dracera, do you have a map?
Map.
It's probably in the bag of holding.
Who's got the bag of
Okay,
holding?
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
wait.
I put my hand into the bag of holding.
Wait. Just get it out of there. Just like.
You pull it out. One tip of it is slightly wet, but other than that,
I put my hand back in and slap around as well.
you feel something. You feel something akin to a fish, like the skin of a fish. It's cold and wet, and as your hand slaps against it, a full body shiver. But it seems to move away from you as you slap it.
Okay, and then I shout into it, going, "Naughty bagman!"
Nothing happens.
That's now giving me an idea, but
Oh my god.
for later.
The two look at you confused and you show into it.
Yeah, the two
Okay,
of them
my
are just
plan is to
looking
make
at
the
you like,
bagman our pet.
I mean, it's working.
Why are you yelling into a
Stop.
bag?
Oh,
Don't
worry
ask
about it.
what you don't want to know about it.
sorry. There's a creature in there at the moment. He's kind of annoying. But yes, here there it is. There's the map.
Unrolls it,
takes
kind of whips it, and some flopper comes off, and just like, there you go.
She kind of takes it very carefully and places it on her lap, and she's going to pull a small quill out of her pocket. and start kind of scribbling down on the map where the skid entrance is.
Thank you.
It is smack bang in the middle of the vampire territory.
Yeah.
You cheeky bastards. Is
So,
that the ingress, did you say?
That is the skid.
That's
ingress
the
is
skid. The skid,
under
okay.
Sihonos.
Yeah.
And we kind of ruled that out as a no because
Yeah,
of
it's too far.
gangs and too
But
far.
both
Yeah.
are too far. Both are about an equal distance from each other.
Heliodor will point out on the map where they're trying to go in the Underdark and be like, "We're trying to get here in the Underdark."
Okay. She's just kind of trying to recall.
I know it's been a long time. I'm sorry.
I
It's just
that far up north
okay.
from my home.
Stories, tales, legends, anything.
She shakes her head. Both entrances are not easy to access. Does it have to be one of those two?
We feel like the skid is the closest to what we want. We've been down the scurry.
Oh. She kind of perks up a little bit. That's probably the most used one by surface folk.
Aye. Because it's the most easy access, but I'm not sure the scurry is where we want to go in and come out. We've already had some issues up there, and coming in a different way will work us best.
She isn't able to give you much information in terms of the skid itself. It seems that she knows where it is, but that's about it. She does
Anything
have
about the area we're
information
trying
on
to get
the ingress, but she was in kind of quite a closed environment down there because of her history. So she currently does not have very much information to go off, but at least now you have a location.
We need to send this to our friends. Okay.
Yeah, we need to send it to the terminus.
Aye. We just send the whole letter, the whole map. We just send the whole map.
Might as well.
You've got Kuri who cannot get lost. I think you'll be fine without a map.
That's fair.
No, literally cannot be lost at all.
Boy knows his way about.
I ain't never gonna be lost.
I just bad like running.
Just so you know, no, I haven't been there in a long time, but they may have spread up north. The convent, I believe they're referred to, is a group of vampires, I believe, that are living underneath Sihonos. They may have spread up, so be aware that you may be spreading into their territory.
Vampiric territory.
They're not
Okay.
pleasant at all. And she looks uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. I won't ask you anymore.
It's not your fault.
No, it is. I asked questions.
She shrugs. I'd like both of you to roll me an intelligence check, please.
Oh,
Ooh, straight
yeah.
intelligence. I can do that.
I
The
can't.
one thing I can actually do.
Oh, they've updated again.
Ooh, can it pop
It's
out
very
or can it
tiny.
not?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Okay,
Straight
just straight intelligence.
I've got 0 pluses to this. Yeah.
Normal.
Woo.
What I get?
22.
Oh. 22.
32. Fuck yeah.
Okay, Dressari are like, okay, we now have a
Paul.
location.
The pop out works now.
We know where to
Yay.
go. That's our location. That's where we're going. Heliodor, the more you kind of look at it and think about it, the Sicellum are actively hunting you. The convent are not. They may not be immediately hostile due to their relationship with the gang system that is happening in Sorales. Well, not in Sorales, in Zihonos, sorry.
So the convent may help us.
The convent may not be
Rather than
hostile.
hinder.
They may not help you, but you may have a route in that is less dangerous than you travelling straight into Sicellum territory. Unless you're going to go and deal with the Sicellum yourselves or your units.
That's the
You are
plan
walking
after
into
this,
something
isn't it?
dangerous. If you are planning on doing that, then fine, go ahead.
Well,
But that
that
is
was-
your call.
That was, Sarah. That was the plan, wasn't it? To go and fuck up the Sicellum after we did all our business here and stuff. Was that just here, or was that? Shit too?
It was on my to-do list. I mean, it depends whether we personally do that or we have one of our units do it. I think it is something we need to deal with, and potentially we could maybe get the convent on side.
Mm.
If we explain the situation of what's going on there.
Mm.
We cannot hear you.
We cannot hear you.
Are you two speaking at a normal volume?
Probably a little quieter. I'm not going to be loud about that.
Yeah.
I'll be very
So our
quiet
plan
about it.
is...
Our plan is to like. No. Yeah. Sorry. More box wide. So we want to. Right. So that was our vague plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So. That dice roll
I
behind
didn't hear that noise.
You didn't hear
I don't know what
that.
you're talking about.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Aye, but in any case, that we have a plan to do things, and if we can go there instead, that would be useful. Could you actually? I'll ask you tomorrow, so that you don't get bombarded with all these questions all at once. I apologize.
It's alright. She sort
Said.
of wrings her hands again. Godric stands
What
up
have
and kind
you-
of places a hand on her, as if to try and
What
kind
have you
of
been up to?
chill out the anxiety.
Yeah, that's fair. What have you been up to, Perianne? What have you been doing since at last I saw you?
I'm his apprentice.
Ooh! Sorry, Heliodor's like sipping some wine out of a goblet. It's like, oh, amazing!
I'm doing jewelry mostly.
Oh, well. Hold on. And Heliodor kind of like jumps up and like starts diving through like one of the drawer pieces like in the side of the wagon where he keeps like his forging tools, and pulls out a leather roll and goes, "Would you like some dwarven jeweler's tools?
How much for them?
About free? What are you talking about?"
She just kind of looks at you like,
I don't need them, and Heliodor pulls out like his like one piece of iron and like flips it in the air, and it like morphs into a different tool, morphs into a different tool, morphs into a different tool. I don't need these anymore. This is fine.
if that's very kind of you.
By all means, and Heliodor hands them over.
She takes them and kind of starts rifling through them and talking quietly with Godric about how pretty they are. And whilst that's happening, I need both Karik and Estella to make me survival rolls, please. Karik, you're at advantage because you are in your favourite terrain. Oh
I
my
don't
God.
need an advantage.
No, damn!
Near do I?
Yeah!
Oh, fucking hell.
Holy shit!
Oh my
Tariq
god!
is teaching Estella so fucking well at this shit. He is such a proud father right now.
The two of you are easily able to hunt a very good amount of creatures around here. It seems like this is like very undisturbed, peaceful sort of natural landscape. And there's lots of creatures that are like good practice targets for Estella to start learning how to hunt. And Karik, you are teaching them impeccably. The two of you are able to bring back a lot of food.
This is what happens when an invasive species moves into a peaceful area. There's no more wildlife in this population.
Come back with venison. Like,
Yeah,
I remember, didn't Karif one time come back basically hauling an entire deer by himself?
Over
Just
his shoulders.
Amazing.
Can I get a hand of please? As they come back, Karif's like set up a he set up like something up as a base and put like taking some rope, set up on the corners, and is dragging it along behind him. She's kind of like, fuck carrying all this shit.
Estella's just carrying 2 small birds, like, I did it. I shot them for a treat.
There's still an arrow hanging out of one of them.
You two return with a very good haul. Seems like it was a good hunt.
So, who wants dinner? He says, talking with this giant fucking haul, looking like Santa Claus coming along with a very full set.
Sarah being like the vegan going,
I think Barbara is like, that must taste really nice. So it must be cool to be able to eat that. And she it's like, boy, I love turnips.
He turns and looks at Dracera and goes, oh, don't do it, I got stuff for you as well.
Oh, you always do, thank you.
He's there.
Karika is like making up the big meals and always has a little side thing for Sarah for the vegan. It's like, oh my god!
He goes through all this stuff, he pulls out a cooking pot, and then he's got like a smaller cooking pot at the side that he keeps just for Dracera stuff that he does not. He doesn't let meats or anything like non-vegetarian vegan touch it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you begin to
She'd probably just like throw everything like a dog. And she just go, just all come out. Like, that had me in it. I can't eat that. They do it when a dog eats too much grass. Nah.
The veg always takes the longest anyway, so he's going to start off with that. Dracera's pot is getting set up first.
Bloody hell. Okay, so you start prepping food. Verve kind of looks in your direction, and Verve seems to be looking in Karik's direction and Estella's direction, specifically at the myriad of animals now currently following them. It's just like a lot of animals. It's like, and then Verve's just watching.
In fact, Chris gonna look up. Is there anywhere I can get salt? Here, a decent amount of salt.
Just a second. And Perian kind of steps up and goes into the tent. Comes back out with a small bowl of like white rocks, like rock salt. Passes it over to you.
Oh, thank you. I would not want to use all of these cities for preserving some of it.
Oh, of course.
Is there somewhere I can go to get some? I wouldn't want to use all of yours.
There's a store just up the road, I think. They might still be open. It's starting to get late.
Okay. He looks down at all the stuff he's set up just to get started and says, I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. And he quickly like starts like not speed walking, he's jogging off in the direction of where the I need to get the salt. I can't wait till tomorrow. I need to get the salt now.
So you piddle off up the road. For the sake of expediency, you're able to find a store that sells it in quite big bags.
Sylvia, the salt merchant.
It is 5 copper for a bag.
You'll pay that. And would they have jars?
It is 2 silver pieces for a large kind of mason jar style thing.
He will get 3 of them.
Okay, so take those off of your sheet.
So that was 5 copper and 6 silver?
Yes.
I say that like... in fact, you know what? No, he just puts a gold piece down. So just keep changing. Fucks off again.
Mr. Rich.
Listen, the one thing he's got... Out of everything, he's got the copper. He only has 4 bits of silver.
Just split
He's
up
got
the
more.
salary.
He's got more platinum than he does of the
Fancy
two
pants,
little
Rich
currencies.
McGee. Fuck you.
Does Kavik have a bank where we can exchange coins?
I mean, you could. This place is not exactly the kind of place you could
No,
put down money and ask for
I'm
change
joking.
like
I'm
that
not
because they do
expecting.
not have that
I'm
kind
not
of money.
expecting Tent City to do that. No.
Tent City.
So-
Wow.
So it's at the same time you just see him come back, like he's got his bag where like you hear the rattling of these jars. He just see like a big like bag of salt over his shoulder as he comes
It's like
running
ding,
back.
ding, 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 as he comes down the road.
I got it. I think I was just in time for that as well.
How much salt did you get?
Just a bag.
It's quite a big bag. Or
You've
at
got
least
a car.
compared to Kari, it's quite a
You've
big
got a
bag.
car.
This is true. I have a cow. I just didn't realize we were crying this much salt. Wow.
Well,
I love it.
I
No,
mean,
do it.
it's okay. And you
Okay.
see what he starts to. He puts everything down and he starts on the food. So he starts on all the veg, like chopping up, like kind of thing with it. And you see, especially for the pot for Dracera, he goes kind of fancy on the way he's cutting it all up and thing with it, making sure she doesn't feel left out at all.
Thank you.
Just these wee sprinkles of spices and herbs and everything, thing which sautés it all up. And while that happens, he starts on, I'd say, a couple of the bigger animals they've got. Puts them aside for cooking the now.
Yeah.
And then you see him, he starts cutting up the meat into like chunks or steaks and stuff like that. And he puts it into the jar and starts salting it all. Putting like dribbles of water in with it to thing it up and just like salt pork sort
You're
of
just
thing.
making
Salting it,
a shitload of like marinated in salt kind of
Yeah.
thing.
preserved stuff. So it's
yeah.
last stages.
Okay, so you start working on that. Again, for the sake of expediency, the rest of your evening is spent in quite comfortable conversation with these two, talking about the jewelry that Perienne has been attempting to make. She shows you some. It's quite mediocre, but she's doing her best.
Hey, you're trying. You're new.
Your
You're an
fucking
apprentice.
mic is so bad. Your mic is
Oh.
horrible.
I don't think you're on your headphone mic. I think
No,
you're
I
on.
think that's your webcam mic. Okay.
Yeah.
But Godric shows you some of his work and
Hello.
shows you a
Hey.
beautiful kind of iron sword with this sort of twisted handle with a sort of a ruby embedded in the bottom of it. And it is gorgeous work. Like, he's clearly put an awful lot of work into this. And he seems very proud of it as well. But he shows you some of his work, and Heliodor, you're quite enthusiastic about showing him some of yours. It's mostly sort
Heliodor
of
will
lovely little
give,
conversation you have for the rest of the evening. But
amazing. Heliodor will give like helpful tips and things, and like suggest forging techniques, and like do like the information exchange between people.
yeah, what are the rest of you doing? Are you in conversation with them? Are you just sort of vibing, chilling out, taking in Karvik as it is? It's very
Reeks
peaceful town.
autistically like staying over the food. Cooking thing.
Just like, this is my focus now. Bye bye.
This
is my
he's
hyper-focus.
hyper. Yeah, this is the only reason he's as good as he is because he's like autistically hyper fixated on all of this stuff. So it's
Nice. Dracera, what are you up to?
Enjoying my soup.
Doing your
Still have Sam with me.
Yeah.
And I'd like to talk about my plan with Estella to befriend the bagman.
Okay.
So in exchange for not eating our shit, we just feed the bagman like random stuff.
Great.
I'm back on this job again.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
Building again! Oh my god! Yeah, so like throw in like if we have like one of the bird's feet, I would just chuck it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I mean, I have these vampire sigils in the badges. And I guess we could throw them in. I don't need them anymore.
I mean, hopefully the bagman will go for the feet, over everything else, if we just feed the bagman like meat and stuff, maybe the bagman will stop licking our items.
That would be nice.
Maybe the bagman will stop claiming things as his own by licking them.
Yeah.
Go on.
Sure. Do you just chuck some feet into the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, oh, Oren. I was like, is Oren gonna say something? But I think the camera's frozen.
They're dead.
Lost Aaron. Rest in pieces. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
And
There
they're
you
back.
go.
We've got them back.
Before the end of the night,
Hmm.
after Creek's filled up these jars, he's taken one. He's kind of put a bit of a variety selection in there of like some of the nicer cuts they've got,
Okay.
and he's gonna give it to their hosts.
They seem very thankful. They do explain, you know, there is a couple of druids that sometimes appear from somewhere in the Drowy Green that deliver food and herbs and things like that, and then sort of disappear off. Tends to be almost like a once every few weeks kind of situation where they'll just appear with a shitload of food and then leave. Not that Karvik doesn't have its own hunters, but it seems that there are druid groves deep in the woods, and some of these druids seem to wish to help the people of Karvik. So occasionally there's some folks who pop in and pop back out.
That is very nice of them. I'm sorry if I didn't heed it entirely before. I'm just that used to
Living on the road.
doing well longer than just living on the road. I used to well, it was my profession. That's how I fed my family before.
They seem to be pretty amicable with that. Like that makes sense. They explain, you know, the deliveries do help, but you know, so they do get sort of travelers in and out who sell on herbs and spices and medicines and things like that that are used by the people of Karvik. As it's such a constantly changing city, some people settle, like Perianne and Godric, who were not from here originally. Other people sort of stay for a little while and then leave. Some people just pass through. But it seems like it is a sustainable way of living. And Godric has made his home here with Perianne. They have settled permanently in Karvik, or at least as permanently as Godric's life would have them be. It's unsure whether Perianne would stay if he passed, because she will outlive him. She's an elf or drow.
Oh, in fact, I do have one question. I was hearing you talking, and you said you were learning to make things.
Don't believe you were here when they said that.
Oh, I thought that might be a part of the
No,
conversation.
they were like showing things off. So yeah.
Would you like the skins for leather and such?
Oh, I'm a metal worker, not a leather worker. But
Okay.
I'm sure there's like some people you could probably sell those to, or just pass them on if you're feeling generous.
He sees Estelar's expression.
You want?
Do we go to you if we want to buy any weapons?
They sort of look at you and then look. Are you using your subtitles?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I will. I'll use it after they're like, what? I'll be like,
They're
oh,
just
sorry,
kinda looking
sorry.
at you like, because they can't
Sorry.
read palms.
I don't speak. Sorry. Yeah. Can we buy weapons off of you?
Godric nods. If there's something you need, I can always make it. It doesn't take me very long, so.
Specifically, things out of silver.
Maybe. Depends if I've got any. I could make daggers. I don't have an awful lot of silver. Travelers with that sort of stuff don't come through very often.
Heliodor kind of like moseys over to his to his wagon and goes, "Hold on," and we'll see how much silver he has.
The silver in your pockets is the silver you have.
Oh, I don't have any silver ingots left?
No.
Piss. Okay. Heliodor come back sad. Like, okay, maybe not.
Just thinking because it might be.
Yuck.
Oh. I mean, if I had any silver ingots, I'd be handing them over to you so you could forge, because
We had
I want to watch you work.
What were they? There were a lot of dwarves here recently. Like a lot. Like an army. They just sort of appeared. And we had some problems. Some people on the outskirts of town that were fighting, and they said that they were going to deal with it and keep us safe. I don't know an awful lot about what happened because they didn't get that far in. So whoever those dwarves were good folks. But I tried to help with arming some of them. So I'm tapped out of silver, really.
That's fair. That was the Adamantine Guard. They are from the city of Violet Gold, and they are led by my brother, Tanzanite.
He kind of frowns. He's like, "Yeah, there was one that looked like you." Yeah.
But sorry, Estella.
I was just thinking that if we're gonna possibly fight some vampires, it would be good to carry silver on us.
Perianne pulls out her silver dagger. Do you need this?
Oh no, but that's yours.
You can use it for the time being. I'm not going anywhere.
Will vampires react to the daylight spell?
Yes.
Heck yeah, they will.
The light produced
Just
by
checking,
daylight
darling.
is sunlight. So yes,
Yeah.
it will affect-
Daylight. Yeah, I'm keeping that spell then. Okay.
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 Borrowing it would be more acceptable to me.
I'm not.
I mean, it's not like
handing
you wouldn't be able to
off,
pick it up afterwards.
Heliodor, I don't. You can always visit Karvik again. Like I said, we're not going anywhere.
What about the next 6 weeks?
If
I'm
you
afraid I'm
pass
fully
through here
booked on
again,
saving the world.
You've got a more exciting life than it is here, but I do like it here.
It's nice here.
It's.
And exciting isn't everything.
I've had my fair share of
People
excitement.
live for those moments of peace.
She seems happy here, happier than she was sort of on the road. You remember the sort of travel
In Bell's
took
End.
in Bell's End, and she was a lot more nervous there, especially about the concept of vampires in general. It seems that overall seems to put her on edge.
You've got good roots here.
And I've got him.
At least I hope you've put them down.
And Codric kind of grins and he's like, "Damn right, you got me."
You two are adorable, how dare you. So, if we could get you some silver, would you be able to make some weapons for us?
If you bring it back to me, then sure.
I have a trip to do around town later then.
I don't think anyone here is going to sell it. You might find a traveller in the morning. How long are you staying?
Probably till tomorrow, depending. Tomorrow, day after, depending. But we'll have a go tomorrow then.
If you're staying here for the night, Perianne kind of stands up, pops into the tent, comes back out with a gorgeous-looking bottle of wine.
Oh.
Oh.
So we have hard drugs to do first, but
what?
after that.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
pretty sure-
Spirits then wine.
Godric kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you're speaking with the suzerain, right? Yeah.
Dheltan,
Yeah.
I am. Oh, that's something new as well. I am the champion of Dheltan.
You fucking what?
Hey, I know, right? And Heliodor like does jazz hands, like.
Ooh. Fuck me. All right.
Well, that's
what
really
does
her
that
job.
mean? Are you? The fuck does that mean?
I mean, I just told you. I mean, that it means I'm the champion of Dheltan. There's not really much more I can explain about that. I'm kind of like gonna go talk to. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. I have to talk to Dheltan to get some wah. I don't know what it
Some
is, but it's
wild-
something.
Okay, bloody hell. All right. Have fun doing that. We'll save the bottle for when you get back. Are you gonna be okay?
Probably.
Is it like all of you, or is it just you?
Probably. I think we're all going in.
So you're all doing drugs. Okay.
I think we're all going in. I'm not
I think
sure.
I've done it before.
They look at you like.
Have we done drugs before?
Some of
Oh
them
no,
have.
me.
You?
Yeah,
Stadia.
not with
Oh.
Sadia.
Was it not with Stadia? Oh no,
With
that was playing fucking
It was
Zelda.
Laz, yeah.
Oh,
Laz
wow.
made a child do
right.
drugs.
No, I
Uh,
I have never taken drugs. I've only recently had alcohol.
Perianne kind of
it
looks
was
at you
quite
like.
funny.
Oh. Okay. Just make sure you're sitting down. You'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, if
How
you're
different is it?
If you're standing up when you take them, you will not be standing up for very long.
I'll be fine. I've been drunk once.
I mean, I had to take you to bed for Sarah.
Yeah. That. Yeah, I've tried that once. That's enough.
It seems that both of them are hesitant, but they won't say anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once.
Okay.
Believe
It's like
That's the
Americans
same
where
thing.
they're like, oh yeah, I got like so wasted, I'm 21, and then like the English come in going like, I used to drink
At 13,
WKD
fucking
six
bottle of
bottles
vodka
in a
with mates.
field in
Oh,
the
man.
rain.
Yeah, we
I
used
was
to do that.
drinking 4 bottles of Lambranian cheap vodka in a field from
In the fucking woods,
Go
mate.
to the forest
Way.
with the scout.
You see, when we went to LARP, like that Thursday night really gave me like nostalgia moments when I was looking in there.
You're just surrounded by people instead who are actually dressed up in this canvas tents, but essentially you are just getting drunk in
Yeah,
a
you're
field.
drunk in the woods.
Yeah.
Are all of you going to head off to the temple then?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Alright. Right. See you in. I don't know how long this trip will take, but in a bit.
Hopefully not too long.
I agree.
They kind of look at you like, good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to God now.
Verve opts to stay with them. He seems to be sort of just like, "Yeah, come and find me when you're ready.
Mhm.
Okay.
Creek stands up and kind of motions to the pot with the soup in it. He's like, please help yourself to more if you ever need it, if you're wanting any.
Thank you.
Flying V formation, go.
Mighty Ducks,
My
stand to.
Roll out.
darkness descended.
No!
I see darkness.
Flying V.
Oh no, it's Mito.
Mito has not moved. Mito has stayed in that in that little pew, and is just kind of sat there thinking. It seems like she's preoccupied.
Hey, that's fair. Heliodor will come to the side.
I heard you had some
Suzerain.
black tar.
Hieronymus has got like a hat on and the sunglasses and they're bald. They're like, I am the one who knocked.
I am the one who knocks. Hieronymus is just hiding.
Someone cooked here.
Why are you blue? Looking at
I
just
can't help it.
You're replied.
Good question.
So you kind of you're sort of stepping near Hieronymus. His head kind of
And
turns
we'll
in
be
your
like-
direction.
We're ready.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yes, well, this is not something for me to partake in. And the suzerain stands up, kind of heads over to the pew at the top here, and kind of rummages through down underneath the bottom of this little sort of temple, and heads back over to.
Are we doing these drugs here? Are we doing them like somewhere private? Like,
It's whatever you want. If you'd like to do them here, or if you would like to, they're not. We do not refer to them as drugs. It is.
I mean,
It is a almost like a baptism.
public
What?
baptism or private baptism? Which one would I like?
I would recommend that you sit down at the very least.
Heliodor. Heliodor.
I just say that.
What's a baptism?
It's something where you dunk a baby in water. And
Why would you do that? That's so weird.
I know it confuses me too, but millions of people do it.
How far do you dunk them in the water?
I mean, not far. Like, but sometimes it can be quite violent. Like, especially when you've got multiple babies to go through. It's like a twist and dunk and blah blah blah.
How is that
Twist
better
and
than
dunk.
drugs? You people are weird still to me.
Hieronymus offers
Anyway.
for you to take a seat on the pillows by the statue,
I definitely want to take a seat on the fucking pillows.
and just go and
Aye.
lay between the
Oh,
lavenders
pillows!
that are all
Lay
straight.
down on the big
I love
fucking
pillows now.
giga cushion.
Only
Look
now.
at this thing. This thing's 10 feet wide.
Oh, they're
These
huge.
just,
Yeah,
um,
they are fucking massive pillows.
Oh,
Womp.
you don't get comfy.
Since sleeping in beds,
Like lavender, just like hold
I
it.
now know a new level of comfort. This is too comfortable.
As you kind of sit down, it's this plush kind
Aye.
of feather pillow. Beautiful kind of embroidery on each one, and they're all in this sort of similar kind of colour pattern. But he kneels next to you and passes you a little bowl with almost like a spoon in it. The bowl is full of this white paste that he instructs you have to put underneath your tongue and just hold it there.
It's just over a candle. Over.
It's not getting the belt out.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Yes, put it under my tongue.
Put
Yes,
it under
sorry,
your
sorry.
tongue.
Tariq was sat there already setting up a bong. He's like, oh, is he not that kind?
After.
Oh, that's for okay. Sorry, I did not have that.
You know, like.
Who are you? A cop?
Just
Leave me alone.
So he passes this
Alright,
bowl to each of you with a spoonful of this white paste. It is
Rather chalky.
relatively tasteless, but it is a bit chalky. I mean, you just kind of have to hold it underneath your tongue, and he walks over and passes it to all of you. He doesn't seem to notice Thumb, but Thumb is making grabby hands at the bowl.
No.
It seems
No.
like he's trying his best to ignore Thumb.
Instead of
We
a
need-
fucking mouth.
Yeah, we know.
I'll
We
offer it
need
to
to,
one child, but not the other child.
we can have an unlimited supply of even more drugs if we like cut him and put a little sliver of this into the wound.
Oh.
Even more drugs for
Why would
us.
you do that? Why would you do that?
What?
Because how have you? How has he ended up with berries and other shit on him by exactly the same means that everyone
Stop
else
trying
done?
to cultivate drugs in my game. Hey kids, as a prerequisite,
They
everyone
weren't
watching,
drugs.
don't do
Suggest
drugs.
that.
We do not encourage the use of drugs on this channel. Thank you very much.
Do all the drugs.
No, stop it. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch, I swear to fuck.
Yes,
This
that's
is
the
icing
end goal.
sugar.
Don't do drugs,
glaze.
kids.
Don't do drugs.
Be in
Thank
a
you.
safe space with plenty of snacks instead.
Swear to God. Swear to God. Okay. We're getting off topic. So as you kind of lay back with this paste on the bottom of your tongue, you can feel it somewhat like melting in your mouth. And as it does so, it seems like almost like the world around you is starting to melt. All of you are starting to feel like your limbs are getting lighter, as if you're not quite touching the pillows anymore. the world tints this pale grey blue. And after maybe a good sort of 30 seconds, you're all looking down at yourselves from the ceiling.
Oh shit!
You can see
Stuff's good.
all of you just sort of laying almost like dead on these pillows. You do not look like you are alive. You are eyes open, just not moving. You're breathing, but it's a very alien experience looking down at yourselves from above. And as you sort of observe yourself, your skin is see-through. There's this sort of blue shimmer around your form, as you are effectively astral projecting out of yourselves. And in that moment,
That's really fucking cool.
we're going to take a break.
Whee!
Bruh.
That's
I need a
a
chocolate.
drama llama place. Can we see each other
You can, yeah.
floating next to each? Oh!
Hi.
Hi.
This is just a normal Tuesday for me.
So we will be right back in like 10-15 minutes. So hold tight. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Gonna be toy.
I need a chocolate. I'll be right back.
Senti
Okay, we're all back. Okay, we're back.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Baba Booey.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
God damn it. Okay. Welcome back, kids. We are getting straight back into things. So you guys are currently astral projecting the fuck out of your bodies, as you can see yourselves all laid out, sprawled out on these pillows, in front of the visage of Dheltan herself. You can see each other as you're kind of floating up into the ceiling. Do you do anything in this room?
I think Heliodor wants to float over to Dracera and see if he can put his hand through her.
You can, yeah. It just passes straight through her.
Back of my head, and I'm like, okay, I did a good job of cutting my hair.
It's like, oh shit. Oh,
Barber's shit.
wait, I have a chance.
You feel incredibly light. It's almost as if there is no weight to your form at all. As you begin to pass through the ceiling and out into the sky, as you begin to see Karvik below you, far below you, as you begin to float higher and higher.
I can see my wagon from here.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Shart. Sorry.
Sorry, I was watching it for a little bit. I was like, no.
It's not demon.
So I call it the cat shark.
Yeah, well, my cat is a shark. You begin.
The shark.
No, I'm talking about you. Yeah. He knows. But yeah, you begin to float higher and higher and higher until clouds begin to cover your vision, and you begin to feel a weight beginning to pull you back down. But as you pass back through the clouds, you are not landing back in Karvik. Instead, it seems to be sort of a dark space that you are entering, with a small section of slightly blue-tinted grass, as you begin to touch down underneath you. And I'm going to put you in this map.
New map!
Oh, no man.
Thank you, DM.
And also a beautiful silhouette of a cat behind
I
you.
live here.
So, as you begin to kind of touch down, the first
Oh.
thing you see
Very
is
nice.
this beautiful spring. It is surrounded by these almost like asteroids that are floating above the water. Lily pads and pretty flowers are sort of dotted around with these lights that sort of sparkle across. There is a large steel-looking platform in front of you. And as you touch ground, you're no longer invisible. It seems as though you can feel yourself again. It's as if you are back in your body. That you are definitely somewhere else.
Wow. Ooh. And then Heliodor like looks around at everyone excitedly, like, oh wow.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, this is your trial, I guess. So we'll take your lead.
Aye. Okay. Justice, truth, peace. That's kind of Dheltan's vibe. So
So what are you doing?
I'm going to get up onto the podium,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull out my mace and offer it forwards as I take a knee.
Okay. So you take a step forward onto the podium.
Oh. No, is it shift?
Yeah, hold shift as you drag.
Like, get in the middle. There we go.
And all of you are met with this strange kind of disembodied voice.
Mm-hmm.
Heliodor Feldspar. It is jarring, but it doesn't seem to have a source. There is sort of this ball of light in front of you that is floating above the sigil carved into the water. As it seems to be, you feel like something's looking at you, Heliodor.
Hello, Dheltan.
You seek my trial.
That I do.
A trial of honesty.
Indeed.
You feel as though your feet have been glued to the floor in front of you.
Oh. Okay.
You are unable to move as it stands. I am just going to...
Don't step on the platform. It's a glue trap.
Oh no!
I was trying to catch flies.
Glue trap, Heliodor! It's like Dobby dying in a glue trap.
Heliodor died in a glue trap.
Bitch, I might.
It's a trial.
Can you get out of the glue trap? Be honest.
I
No.
seek 5 things from you.
Hmm.
An act of temperance. An act of forgiveness. An act of generosity. An act of patience. An act of lawfulness. Your fellow champions will aid you in this endeavor. Speak to me an act of temperance that you have done. And be honest, for I am watching.
Of course. I'm just going to quickly Google temperance.
So temperance is staying your hand and not falling for temptation.
Oh. Heliodor kind of like looks around. Any ideas?
What about your friend? When instead of killing him, we have him and we're trying to save him.
Okay.
Inca.
Yeah.
And Heliodor will kind of like look a little stunned and think about that and go, oh, hey, and Heliodor will turn the glowing orb. I refused to kill my friend when it would have been easier to do so. I've contained them in a magical seal so that they may be safe while we think of how to help. Instead of delving into my desire for blood, I chose to bear because I was angry. But
There
still
is
in
a
love.
pause. You don't seem to get any reply. Roll me a d20.
Yeah, okay. D20.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Boom. Oh, no!
Okay, that's good to know.
Damn. Okay.
All right, nothing happens. Speak to me an act of forgiveness.
Oh, that was right.
Forgiveness.
Yes.
I've forgiven. I am allowed time to confer, am I not, and think.
There is no response. You get the gist that you
Yes.
probably can talk to.
I'm gonna take that as a yes, and just like look over the shoulder again. I'm struggling because I can only think of times I've taken vengeance.
You haven't always taken vengeance.
Not always, but I disappoint myself sometimes. An act of forgiveness.
What about about forgiving yourself?
When have I done that?
Have you?
Or...
I don't know if it counts if you forgave others to respect your boundaries over your city and aka Laz and your beliefs.
But didn't you technically forgive Genka for being a part of what he's having to do because he didn't have a choice?
I have definitely forgiven Genka.
Because isn't that something you kind of brought up in that session? Before the fight? Because you said it was something along the lines of, I forgive you for this, and I'm sorry for what I'm about to have to do. Wasn't that kind of the last thing you'd said?
I do. Genka is a story of...
It could be forgiveness to the thralls themselves.
I think I might have to use Genka again. Not the thralls themselves, because... I mean, I do feel sorry for them, but I will...
You feel a stir. Forgiveness and pity are not the same.
Understood. I forgave... I did forgive him. I can't remember his name now, and I can't get to Discord's gonna be an asshole. The name of the man who poisoned another member of the council in City of Violet Gold.
The man who poisoned Bokra.
I smashed him to bits, but I forgave him.
Give me a second while I quickly look it up.
His name...
I smashed him to bits, but I forgave him. That's fine.
I destroyed his legs and so on, but I forgave him because he had been misguided.
It was Mossuk Merrybell.
So, that's it, Mossuk Merryweather. I forgave Mossuk Merryweather for his part in the Harbinger's attempt to take down the city of my home, City of Violet Gold. He had attempted to kill a member of the council and tried to completely destroy my entire civilization while we celebrated a great festival of significant religious and cultural importance. I forgave Mossuk Merryweather.
Tell me an act of generosity.
I can tell you several.
Before you do, Estella, roll me
Oh.
d20.
Huh?
Oh!
Why? But okay.
Someone's attacking our bodies right now. These are our death saves.
Oh,
No.
Deciding who's the doppelganger.
okay. Yikes. Okay. Alright, you've been told to tell an act of generosity.
I'm gonna die, Drosera.
What did you do?
I did nothing.
That's the
What did
problem.
you do?
Nothing happened, so...
Nothing. Yeah, sure. I fashioned the wedding rings of Perrien and Godric. Yeah, and Godric. Sorry.
He's dying.
Sorry, I was mid-cough trying to say Godric. I was like, I forged the wedding rings of Adynn and Godric for free so that they could enter into their contract of marriage and love with each other, because they had no means to create or have anything for their wedding. I also forged them a silver dagger for that as well.
Tell me of an act of patience.
Act of patience.
Karek, roll me a d20.
Nice to know you guys.
Wow.
We're all gonna die.
Karek
Okay.
is the
Jesus.
doppelganger.
Nothing happens.
There is an imposter among you.
Apparently it's
Right.
all of
Patience, didn't you have technically patience with Laz? Trying to figure out if he was actually as big of a cunt as he is. Or was that more belief?
I'm still wrestling with that one. And I'm not sure I'd call that patience.
What about
Uh,
patience in teaching someone something?
Oh, you were
That's what I
very
was
patient
thinking.
teaching Greece kids.
Yeah.
I'll use that one.
Showing a 4-year-old how to smith takes a lot of
Smack gold
patience.
metal. Aye. I showed patience in teaching one of the children of Kari how to forge, in learning my craft and the laws that govern that craft.
Tell me an act of lawfulness.
Lawfulness.
The
Doing the
question
right,
was,
doing
I
the right
paid
thing,
embarking on.
despite
I've
it being
paid for
hard for
many-
others.
Oh boy.
I mean,
I paid for
I
many things.
I can think of one.
I can also think of one.
Yeah.
Jesus, Stella, do tell me.
I mean, look at your eyes.
Oh. Oh. I
Before you do, Dracera, roll me a d20.
I think I know what the dice rolls actually are here. I think I know what the dice rolls are.
Yeah, is it going to be a 2?
No.
Ooh.
More than a 10.
Woo! It's more than a 4. It's...
It's more
Okay,
than a
sorry
1.
to cut you off there. Please continue.
No, you're fine. Okay, Heliodor looks back and goes, "Is it because my eyes are green or because they're going blue?" Like,
Oh, your act that you did for Dracera.
blue. Cool. Both could be argued, and Heliodor kind of looks back. In order to help my friend Dracera, I proceeded with an experiment and attempted to wrestle with the laws of everything. Oh, and I did not break them. I followed them. To the best. and even to my detriment, as you know.
Heliodor, roll me another d20.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god.
On one. I was so scared. Oh my god!
Okay, so
Okay.
I need to do a quick bit of math.
Bit of math. Math. I can add +5 to that. Maybe it's not a bit.
I wouldn't.
No.
Demon.
Bloody hell. Okay. Alright. Okay.
You've got your voice
You are-
mod on. So.
That's so
Voice mod on.
funny.
Sorry about that. Fuck me.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so
I wouldn't.
Okay, so you were rolling to reach below a specific DC that I had set for this skill challenge.
oh, can I
No.
minus numbers from
They're not
mine?
20 technically then.
You have hit the DC on the dot.
Ooh.
The DC was 40. I added up all of your dice rolls. So rolling lower was better. And you hit 40 on the dot. You're fucking lucky. Bloody hell.
I feel lucky. Oh, but wine for this. Jesus.
For a moment, all of the stones across the pond kind of skitter and shiver. And they part as if to open the light to you a little more. And you are met with... Order keeps line. It keeps natural order. It keeps rule. It keeps peace. Order cannot be without chaos. But the two must be in perfect equilibrium to keep balance of everything. My champion, you are born of order and poisoned by chaos. You must utilize them both in harmony to do your duty and to keep peace, even if it costs you everything. Be the hand of harmony. Demonstrate order in the face of chaos, and bring chaos when there is too much order. The weapon that you are brandishing in your hands as you hold it out
Mace of obligation, baby.
begins to shimmer and shift, and the weapon begins to almost like turn like a molten white, but this heat does not reach your hands. You cannot feel how bright this heat is. You can feel it on your face, but it doesn't burn you. And it slowly begins to change shape from a maul into something new. This beautiful crafted warhammer appears in your palms.
Oh, fuck yes.
It is stunning. It is like embedded with this almost like iridescent light that carves through the center of it. Half of it with this white shimmer, and the other half with sort of this dark shadow that seems to kind of roil around one end of its head. And you are blessed with Vicious Judgment, the chosen warhammer of Dheltan. I will put that in your inventory. Give me a hot second while I do that.
Did you say vicious judgment?
Yes, indeed.
What a dope sounding weapon. Hell
However,
yeah.
the Mace of Obligation has been destroyed.
Oh! Well, you know what? It was only what?
It is now
A few
in your
grand.
inventory if you want to have a mooch at that.
Yes, I fucking do. It's still glued to the floor.
No, you can now stand.
Woo! I stand and step
Sorry,
away.
Toby, your mic is popping a bit.
Okay, give me a hot second while I sort that.
Oh, I can't move. Why can't I move?
You should be able to.
Come.
There you go.
Oh, why is there two of me?
Oh, why? Are
Ooh.
Oh no, there's one of me now. Right, cool. There we go.
Is that any better?
Heliodor.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so.
there is
Yeah.
no pop.
Okay, I've turned voice mod off, so hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, you now have Vicious Judgment.
Heliodor kind of looking up and down and be like, this is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Bolster it.
Unfortunately, due to the mic problems, I am going to have to speak without the voice mod, but you hear Dheltan speak to you. Or at least this aspect of Dheltan. It doesn't seem to be quite them. Champions of the Seven. The Divine Order is smiling upon you. And you begin to kind of feel yourself getting lighter again as you're almost being drifted out of this space. With a snap, a lot more suddenly than you had drifted off the way you got here, you are back in your bodies with a kind of a jolt. You feel
My
groggy.
liver.
Your head kind of hurts. It's a bit like everything's a little bit hazy and dizzy, but you are here.
How long have we been gone?
The suzerain seems to have been watching you whilst you've been unconscious, and they kind of tap the wood a few times. About 2 hours.
Wow.
Honestly, usually it takes quite a bit longer, so I'm quite glad to see that you're not. Are you feeling alright? I know you can get a little bit groggy after that happens, huh?
Heliodor kind of like looks to his sides, like, does he have... Is, like, the hammer there?
The hammer is there.
And Heliodor, like, kind of like, yeah, feeling fucking wonderful. And Helios stands up and, like, pulls the big warhammer, like, wah! I feel great!
If you'd like to cast Identify on it to learn its effects properly, you're welcome to.
Yes, I would!
So you spend the next 10 minutes, I believe, casting
Yeah,
Identify.
Heliodor will be like, I'll get off the cushion. Well, actually, no, my head does kind of hurt, so I'm going to stay on the cushions.
Would you like me to read out the effects of Vicious Judgment?
Yes, I fucking would. Yes, please.
A heavy adamantine hammer, capable of being wielded by a single hand with a shield or in two hands to deliver crushing concussive blows. It is engraved with intricate runes, having been blessed by the Sovereign of Judgment, Dheltan. When you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, your critical hit deals an extra 2d6 damage of the weapon's type. You can cast Zone of Truth 3 times a day, recharging at dawn without the use of material or verbal components. You can cast Turn Undead once a day, recharging at dawn without the use of material or verbal components. And as a bonus action, you can change the weapon's elemental type to one of the following: cold, fire, thunder, acid, or radiant.
What was the last one?
So you can change its type.
Radiant.
So
I thought you said
differently.
great, and I was like, what does great mean? Radiant.
So you can change its type, so it doesn't do bludgeoning damage, it will do a damage type that you assign it to.
Choose your fighter.
Effectively.
Oh. Cool. This is, I'm very happy.
I'm assuming you were successful, then.
Yes, I fucking was! And Heliodor will go into, like, the like, crouched stance with the hammer over his head, like, yeah!
I would celebrate, but I cannot see you, so I do not quite...
Aww.
I can hear you moving around, if that helps.
That's enough. That's perfect. I mean, would you like to come and celebrate with the new champion at Dheltan down in the tents?
I have things to attend to, but it is a pleasure to have you in my temple, champion.
It's a pleasure to be here, Suzerain. And I think before I go and do that, I should definitely going to do some prayers. Thank you for coming with me. And Heliodor will look at the rest of the party and be like, thank you for coming with me.
I want to give Heliodor a big hug.
Yeah,
You.
Fuck me. What the fuck?
That was really intense. I won't lie.
That was very intense.
It's a lot.
I had to think about my own life, and I just went blank. I couldn't fucking think of nothing. Oh.
Oh.
You got fucking lucky on that DC, guys. Good God.
Can I
Yeah.
ask a question?
I was full
Would
on
it
about to
technically have
not
been-
be.
Would have technically been the less of us, the better chance of that roll was then. 'Cause
It would have been a lower
rolls.
DC.
Ah.
So it would have been.
Oh no. I needed all your
hard.
ideas.
You're welcome that I only rolled a nat 1 on that.
The lower the roll, the
Thank
better
you.
it was when you were there.
So
All of you were
everybody
like,
says,
no,
well.
no, threes, and I'm like, you're doing well, you're doing it, you're getting there.
3, not 1. You did the best. Yes. Oh
I
Christ.
did something.
Yeah. You did beautifully, is what you did.
Thank you.
Heliodor will like full hug Tricera and then just run and hug Craig and hug Stella.
Thumb is up.
I've.
I'm here. You're... Oh, thanks.
Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Look. Oh.
You're next.
Oh, Heliodor.
Shit stands.
It went from
Why,
happiness
that-
to
okay.
Happiness to fear.
That just had the same vibe as that fucking joke from years ago. With old people kept poking me at weddings and saying, "You're next," so I started doing the same to them at funerals. I just had the same fucking vibe to it there.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, you do.
I love that kid that laughs in the microphone. Goes,
Yeah.
Heliodor, I do have something for celebration.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it is more food, but it was something I was keeping back. I don't have much of it left. Is garlic. I know a recipe for a very nicely done soft garlicky potatoes.
That is desperately
I
required.
do have some butter still.
You
as
all
well.
have the munchies, bro.
Like,
Is there anywhere I
apparently, it's
can
not drugs.
Is there anywhere I can find cheese?
it's been 2 hours. We'll find somebody who has cheese. You just give me 20 minutes to do some prayers.
Oh, okay.
Half an hour to do some prayers, and then we will go on a cheese hunt.
I want
Cheese hunt,
mashed
cheese hunt,
potatoes.
cheese. Wait, is
I'll be
Gaia
there for you.
Is Gaia there? She has loads of fucking cheese.
Oh yeah, I got some fucking cheese.
Where's the
Yeah,
where's
no,
the
I got
table?
loads of cheese, mate. No, I don't want. So who was that?
And here,
I will help you on the cheese hunt, and then I'll watch you eat the cheese.
No, we'll get you shit as well. Wait, what's the wild garlic? That stuff's gorgeous. You could get
That's
some
what I
leaves of
got.
that.
That's what I've got. And he pulls out for his bag like a couple of
And it goes with
bulbs
the
of
potatoes.
wild garlic. He's the garlic I have left.
Very nice. What's a mushroom?
Everyone's eating cheese, meanwhile Sarah's in the corner eating a bulb of garlic. Like,
No, he's still gonna make the garlic potatoes for Drosera as well. It's just they won't have cheese.
oh, they won't have the cheese. First time
wine
when she
night.
becomes Fae,
Hey!
she just eats cheese for the first time. She's like,
What about-
finally consume?
We could see if we could get you some mushrooms as well, because those like grilled is supposed to be quite
No.
good. Oh, okay.
Just get some mushrooms.
Oh,
Thumb also looks horrified at the concept, but then just kind of waves you off like, I don't care.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I'm not
I'm gonna-
actual.
Karee fucking hates mushrooms, as do I.
I
He
love
likes mushrooms.
Oh,
He
man.
he hates eating cooked mushrooms. He hates cooked mushrooms.
I'll eat a raw
They
mushroom.
can be raw.
I love raw mushrooms. I
are great.
fucking
Raw
hate cooked
are
mushrooms.
great.
Wrong.
Get raw mushrooms. That'll be. I mean, it'll be. I feel like that's as. Maybe there's someone who can make vegan cheese here.
Vegan cheese.
Who knows? It's a trader's.
Conscious Sarah's face.
A trader's town that constantly changes. Maybe there will be something like that. We just need to go bother a cheese merchant.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Well,
and
well,
trade now.
Heliodor prays. Can we all hunt for cheese and just Sarah hunt for vegan cheese?
Alright, yeah, sure.
Drosera, if you
Yes.
can find someone that sells vegan cheese, get a recipe. I will try and make.
Or just buy like a fucking massive wheel of it.
Why not both?
Okay, I want.
Wait, hold on, before you wait. And Heliodor like hands over his like coin purse to Drosera, like, go. If you find vegan cheese, get as much as you can, like genuinely fill the wagon.
We'll leave Heliodor. We'll leave Heliodor to pray. Karee, Drosera, and
Heliodor
Estelar
has handed
and
you
Thumb
200
are sprinting off in
in
search of
random
cheese.
directions in Karvik to find a cheese merchant.
Yeah.
A cheese merchant.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
Heliodor has handed
three of
Drosera
you.
a further 250 gold.
Roll for cheese.
I want all three of you to roll a d20 each. You're aiming for a DC of 15 or higher.
Oh,
Oh, go
you
on.
made it so hard.
I'm not in your presence, so I can't give you
You
the
fucker.
No.
thing. I can't give you the
Come
thing.
on.
Oh,
No!
I got the cheese!
so, Karee, you go hunting for cheese. Instead, you find a furniture merchant. You get somewhat distracted by the nice furniture because it's very pretty.
Cheese? I thought you
Karee,
said
Like a vegan
thing.
inspiration.
Karee buys a very nice chair that has an exquisite cushion on it. That he's going to take back to
The wagon?
to the wagon so that he can take it with him wherever he goes, and it can be his cooking chair.
Okay, that's your cooking chair. That's
Yeah, the
10 gold
merchant was
taken
like,
off of
"Is
your
that
Ten gold.
cheese? I
sheet.
I am happy taking that off.
He brought a different kind of cheese.
Okay, Sarah, you are actively hunting for vegan cheese. You find somebody selling birds.
Live?
Live birds. Yeah, live birds. There's lots
Okay.
of lots of birds. Very colourful, like almost like birds of paradise, parrots and things like that. And there's just a shitload of birds, and there's just this little fucking dwarf sat in the front, just like birds.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Bird.
Yes.
Bird.
Birds.
Black
Friendly
gold, bird.
bird. I want friendly, talkative bird.
15 gold. Bird.
15 gold for bird?
20 gold. Bird.
2 gold bird.
26 gold. Bird.
You're not very good at sales.
Bird.
Bird 2 gold.
10 gold. Bird.
5 gold bird.
8 gold. Bird.
6 gold bird.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Go on.
This is
Get it! Get that bird!
Went out for cheese, got a fucking parrot.
Oh my god.
Oh!
6 gold bird. And he turns around, takes a bird, one of these like it's like a blue and like blue and green parrot out of this little cage on his finger, and he just passes it to you.
You got a fucking bird.
He holds his hand out for the gold.
6 gold bird.
6 gold bird.
I was really just expecting him to go free gold bird. That's it.
9. Right, updated. I now have a pet.
Roll me an animal handling.
Oh no!
Oh no! Please.
Shit!
Do well.
Yeah!
This is the best bird!
The bird seems to sort of hop from your from his finger onto yours, and climbs up your arm, and then sits in your hair, and kind of wiggles down and goes to sleep.
This is a great alternative.
You
Thank
now
you.
have a parrot.
Oh, got a parrot.
These are the situations.
For a long time as well.
Yeah, they have like 40 years.
You've got a fucking parrot now.
When you turn into a
This
prey,
is one thing.
and the
These are the
parrot be
situations
your
that I
prey
hear
pet.
about. These are the situations I hear about so often from other people's games that we just don't have the brain capacity to
Yeah, we've
ignite.
never.
And I am so glad we've finally done it. Let's go get cheese. Return with a chair, a parrot. Oh, actually, got some
Actual cheese. Speaking of which, Estella, you go bimbling off into
I
Carvick.
need to pee and think of a name.
You go and pee and think of a name. You go bimbling off into Carvick with Thumb in tow, and the two of you are able to find a cheesemonger who is selling wheels of cheese bigger than you. They are big fuck-off wheels of cheese. However, when you ask him, he does not sell vegan cheese.
Oh.
That's what I wanted specifically. I can get some cheese.
How much
Do you
cheese
know
are
how-
you buying?
Do you at least know how to make vegan cheese?
I don't know what a vegan is.
Okay.
What's a vegan? What?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG
Yeah,
is?
exactly.
like plant-based cheese.
Vegan cheese.
Pecan,
Like
like pecan
plants.
pie.
How do you make cheese out of plants?
I don't know. That's
Made out
why
of
I was
milk.
asking.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Okay, how much for the cheese?
5 silver for a wheel. Wheels
Are you
about-
getting one cheese
big.
or are you getting multiple
It's
cheeses?
like head size.
Wait, how big?
It's about head size.
Head sized. Okay. You want 5 wheels?
Yes, we need like 5 wheels of cheese.
5
We're having a
wheels.
cheese night.
Yes. We'll get through it all.
I can sense from across the field that I should get 5 wheels of cheese.
Thumb is looking at the cheese wheel that's bigger than you and trying to grab it.
I don't
Get
think
your
I can
grubby
afford that.
fucking
What
mitts
is
off
that?
my cheese, you little varmint.
He's a mushroom. He's not gonna.
He's just
make anything-
slapping
I mean-
the cheese. He's just like
Yeah.
out on the sides of the cheese.
Alright.
Hollow.
I'll get 5 wheels of cheese.
Okay, so that's 25 silver. So 2 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, yeah. I'll give him that.
And you are given this stack of wheels of cheese that you are now carrying very awkwardly in front of you.
That's fucking heavy, right? Wait, how much does a wheel of
I hope-
cheese
I hope the
weigh?
others
Pretty
come back with-
fucking heavy, yeah.
I hope the others come back with cheese.
So you all begin waddling back to camp. Heliodor, you are still praying.
Huh.
Praying in the
Yep.
church.
Mm. Praying good things. Basically giving thanks to Dheltan for this gift, this opportunity. And why did everybody spin?
I was
Oh
just
my
like-
god!
Sorry.
Everybody's upside down. Yeah, Heliodor's like giving thanks and promising, in my short time, I'll prove that I am worthy of this gift, of this title, and of this work.
You are the embodiment
Basically,
of order and chaos itself. You've effectively just been told, hey, you're full of chaos, make use of it.
I plan on it. And Heliodor will stand up, bow, and take him fucking leave.
Right, so as you all begin to reconvene outside,
Wee! Wee! Dum, 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 dum.
you see Kari carrying a chair back into the main walkway. You see Dracera with a bright blue parrot nestled in her hair. And eventually you see Estella very struggling to carry 5 fucking massive wheels of cheese.
Okay, right. Not cheese. Not cheese. That's cheese.
A lot of cheese.
This is cheese.
You called him cheese?
I called him cheese.
Your bird is called cheese.
I love
got
that
cheese.
so much.
I'm so happy. You know what? Yeah, no, that's fair. And but can you hair
This is my cheese chair.
your cheese chair?
Can I say it's a rocking chair? Can I say it's got the rocking feel? It's
Yeah,
a rocking
Banter,
chair
why
as
not?
well. Yeah.
Is this so you can? Is this a chair specifically for you to eat cheese in?
It is tonight.
All of you have exceeded my expectations. I love you all. I was expecting like some sort of charcuterie board, but instead we have 5 full wheels of cheese.
Yeah.
A chair to eat cheese in, and a parrot called Cheese. I'm so happy. This is perfect.
It could be frozen a chronometer.
Oh! And just Heliodor like opens the inside of his jacket and goes, "Chronometer!"
Little
And
bird
out
flaps
comes the little bird.
and sits on your shoulder.
Just as the bird sounds start in my headphones. It's just foreshadowing.
You watch this
Right, let's
parrot
go.
kind of tilt its head towards Heliodor, and it goes, "Quack, cheese."
Cheese.
Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, for a
It said
second,
cheese.
I thought it was gonna say,
It's a
Get
cheese.
your hands off my cheese, you varmin.
I've never had an animal before. I am very happy.
You have
Excellent.
a bird called cheese.
You know what? I'll make it a bird cage as well if you like a little something to keep it in just in case, if you like.
Yeah, as long as it's got loads of room. And loads of toys.
Loads of plenty of room.
Don't want cheese to get bored.
I know,
Cheese
but it's
will
like
not
shiny
get old.
things.
I have only
Chronometer
known
can be in
cheese
there and play as
for a
well.
few minutes, but if anything happens to cheese, I will kill everyone here and then myself.
Okay.
Understandable, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese isn't going to be coming into many fights with us, I hope.
No.
No.
No fights. Just
Right,
cheese.
Shall we,
just cheese.
But
shall we go and have a cheese and wine night?
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say cheese, the bird looks between each of you.
Hi, cheese. Right.
Cheese.
I
Who's
got-
gonna help Ethel carry some of this cheese?
Yeah,
Every
you
just spread out.
I got cheese for each person, but they didn't have any vegan cheese.
It's okay.
Aww.
Oh, I have something I can
Right.
make for you. Dracera.
I think I've got crackers as well, so that
I
can
will start on cooking.
And Kariko sets up his rocking chair, pulls up like a cutting board onto the
Yeah.
arm. He's sitting there and chopping away stuff with a wee bowl, putting stuff in and mixing stuff up.
It seems that
Heliodor will come into the-
Perrien and Godric have been having a drink, not out of the bottle that they share like they offered earlier, but they've each got sort of a glass of wine. And Verve seems more relaxed than they usually are. Probably not quite a drinker, but they've been in deep conversation, it seems, and they smile upon seeing you.
Heliodor will come over and be like, "Do you guys, any of you, have like crackers or dry snacks that we can
You've
have
got,
with
like,
the cheese?"
the like after effect kind of you want to eat a lot. because that happens.
I mean, it's that as well, but we also have 5 wheels of cheese on the way to celebrate
I got
the fact
cheese!
that I'm a fucking
You're just
champion.
like, I've got cheese as you're like waddling down the path.
Heliodor like pulls out the warhammer and goes, "Because I am a champion, and we're celebrating with cheese and wine night." Like,
Bloody hell. And Godric is looking at the craftsmanship of this item like, wow.
Oh?
Yeah. Sarah, what are you doing?
I pressed the 1 on my mouse. It was like...
You know? And just like, "Hey, you want to look at it?"
Yeah, if you'd like.
Take a look. I mean, when else does a blacksmith get a chance to look at like, let's be honest, a god weapon? Like, Heliodor will like hand it over.
You watch as you pass it over to him. He just suddenly goes dink to one side. He cannot pick it up.
Okay,
Oh god, he's got me on here.
different choice. Heliodor will go over to his the side awning, and will like pull out the workbench out of the side of the wagon, and the legs will like flop down, and Heliodor will instead like hook it up and put it on there.
To
Right.
you, it's almost weightless. It's got like
I mean,
a heft to it, but it's not like overly heavy.
Do I try and be cocky? Of course, I'm gonna try and be cocky. Heliodor's gonna try and do like a throw it in the air and catch it by the handle flip.
Roll me an acrobatics.
I do this with camping hammers all the
God.
time. Surely this thing is the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Acrobatics, you say? Normal. Okay. Oh God! No, I'm gonna take the L. No.
I gave you my inspiration. I can't.
Yeah, I was gonna add +5, but it's just gonna make it a 10. It's more funny if it's more dramatic.
So you throw it up in the air. It goes straight through your awning.
Oh!
And it tears a hole in the awning and then comes back down, tearing another hole in the awning.
Move out! It's coming down!
Smashes it onto the table, and the table dents.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Well done, mate. Yeah, that was wonderful. Well done, you fucking.
Hey, at least it's there for your viewing now.
Yeah, cheers. Oh, that's. Fuck me, that's heavy.
Oh, hold on. Heliodor like pulls out a couple stools and some logs and piles them and starts casting mending on the awning. And it'll be there
Fix
for like
the awning slowly.
for 2 minutes. Is
You
there?
spend some time
like,
just kind of putting the awning back together.
hey, so, but yeah,
worry,
could you go and
don't
like
worry.
find some crackers, maybe?
I can help you. I can help you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Still. You don't need the pile of logs because you're tall.
This is the champion of Dheltan, everyone. Wonderful. Well done. Yeehaw. I assume that, Estella, you've put all the fucking cheese down.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm wondering if someone can build from a cheese throne.
Cheese
Build a
throne.
what?
Cheese throne.
I mean, yeah, you could just put the wheels and then make it a throne. That's probably what I did with the cheese.
Thumb signs
You've-
to you.
you've
Are you
made-
going to eat my chair?
No, because they've made it out of 4 wheels, but we've got 5, so we're eating a 5th wheel of
To
cheese.
be fair, it's a big enough
Yeah.
wheel that it will feed all of you
It's a whole-
comfortably.
It's a whole wheel.
That's a shitload of cheese. So, okay,
Right.
you're going to build a throne for Thumb to sit on. And he just
Yeah, that's
sits
his-
on it and he's like,
Yeah, that's his cheese chair.
good.
All hail, cheese lord.
I am the
Cheese lord who cannot eat.
noble of cheese.
No, but
I can imagine he's sitting on it like he's like a godfather, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
he's got like
I-
head
Head
piled
slightly
up.
tilted forward
There's, like-
because of the shape of his cap. It doesn't quite hit lay against the headrest, so he's just like,
I just
The shadow of his
Like,
face. He's like,
I like the idea that it's like. I like the idea there's like a cornucopia. He's like sat like that's the back like and there's like olives and stuff pouring out of it. It's like-
So
Korean
I
comes
have come
out
up with
like a bunch
recipes.
of charcuterie bits for you to eat the cheese with.
Oh, glorious!
I have
Fine.
come up with recipes for what I'm cooking right now. And this has
Glorious.
really made me angry because I really want to make these IRL now.
yeah, do
Well,
it.
okay, wait,
No.
but when we have an in-person session, we can.
Oh yeah, I could make them for that actually.
I mean,
So-
like,
Recipes: the garlic and cheese potatoes. So he's have the potatoes and carved out the insides. And what he's done when he's cut out the insides, he's cut half of them into strips, like slices. Like imagine thicker than crisps. Like a lot thicker than crisps, so it's like you can make the outside crispy, the inside still light, fluffy, and all that shit. So what he's done is he's taken those slices, he's fried them off with onion and garlic. He's taken the rest of them and roasted them. And what he's done is when he's finished roasting the potatoes, what he's done is he's also roasted some of the garlic as well. So what he's done is he has stacked inside the roast potato shells of the skin and all the rest of it. Inside that, he has stacked in slices of the potato with slices of cheese in between, stuffed in between with onion, garlic, that's mixed in with the rest of the potato that had been carved out that he'd mashed. In between all that, over the top, creamed up a little bit of the potato and put that on the top. Topped with parsley and a garlic butter. And for Drosera, a garlic oil instead.
oh,
And then
hell yes.
on the side, also for Drosera, because she can't eat the cheese. Because the ones he's made for Drosera is with cheese as well. What he's made for Drosera here is he's fried off onion, garlic, and herbs. And he has also fried off some bread. Like he's probably done quite well sorting through like hardtack and other stuff like that would normally be in the rations. Managing to soften them up, dry them back out, and he's fried them off in garlic oil. He's taken the onion, garlic, and the rest of it and made that into a spread that he's put over the top. Chopped them up into bite-sized pieces, topped with the fried garlic and parsley.
Ow.
And that's
Fucking
on the
dare
plate that he's just handed over to Drosera because Drosera can't eat cheese like the rest of us. So deal with it. She gets her own
Normal.
speciality, dickhead.
Oh. I'm sorry. Can you please start a restaurant when we've done all this? Please. Please. Like,
That is what Karik has cooked for the evening to go along with our charcuterie cheese.
and our
Sorry if I
wine
just
as
took 10
well,
minutes of
like-
session to describe
No,
Karik's cooking.
I'm sorry. Did you hear anyone complain? That was fucking wonderful. I now know exactly what I want to eat tonight, but
The same. That's annoying.
So you're spending your evening enjoying good company, good drinks, good food.
cheese.
Drosera,
Yes.
you are acutely aware that yours is the last weapon, quote unquote, that you are looking for. You have no leads. You do not know where you need to look. Are you planning to seek it out, or are you waiting for it to come to you?
Waiting for it to come.
Okay. Good to know. That's all. Enjoy your evening.
We gotta go through our journey, you know. We've gotta let it happen.
I assume you stay up late, making merriment, enjoying the evening.
Of course.
Oh golly.
We need it.
We're in a safe area. We don't need to keep watch for the night this time. So
And this is where we find out that one of us are lactose intolerant.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna have a good evening. For
Going full party.
for some of you,
full shit mode.
Estella, this is the first time
Hi.
you've eaten cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Because it's not really common when you're in a treetop city that doesn't have cows or creatures that produce milk that can be made into cheese. This is the first time you're eating this kind of cheese, definitely. It's good cheese. You don't know what animal this has come from, but he never specified. The cheesemonger never specified. You're just kind of eating cheese.
Spider cheese that we learned
It's
about
not
in the
spider butter.
Underdark.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's spider butter, not spider cheese. Yeah.
All I heard is that I know Palos can make this, but I don't know how.
Sarah. Your mummy make cheese.
Like this.
She's vegan.
She can make vegan cheese as well, I'm sure.
How?
Dirty mind.
Terrible. As your evening begins to come to a close, what's your sleeping arrangements like? Are you setting up tents? Are you sleeping out under the stars? What are you doing?
Raining,
Oh.
right?
First off, I want to
it's
know
raining
if
at all.
people are tipsy because I know I'm not drinking.
Whoa.
Oh,
Very
ah,
fast there.
sorry.
Yeah.
Who's drunk?
I mean,
To let you know, Estella, Karif doesn't drink because the last time he drank, alcohol and caffeine affect spiders in the exact opposite way that they affect humans.
Mhm.
So alcohol acts like caffeine, and caffeine acts like alcohol. So the last time he had a drink, you know when you get some people who they've never had caffeine beforehand and they get a panic attack, the heart's racing.
fucking
That's
Yeah.
what he was like.
So man's gonna be up all night.
Oh, he's not drinking. He's
Having
just
a-
eating cheese and potatoes. He's got his cheese chair for the night. He is quite content with himself.
rocking back and forth in that cheese chair. Like, solid choice.
Because I'm enjoying cheese, but I'm gonna watch over people.
Hey, thank you. My plan is to get tipsy tonight. Not drunk, just tipsy, you know.
You see, IRL I might be drinking from a bottle of wine, but Karif is definitely...
I'm on the same page, but with a box.
Are you drinking from the box,
Box.
though, is the question.
What-
I can do, hold on.
Good.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Sake.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Chug.
Stop it! Stop it! What did I come back to? Why I leave you 5
You
fucking
leave us
minutes?
alone for 5 minutes.
After my own heart, Aaron. After my own heart.
Thank
I
you.
I leave you
graciously
alone for
respect.
5 minutes and get banned on Twitch. Good.
No, the favorite thing I've ever seen is my sister Morgan pulling the skin out of a box of wine and just holding it above herself and drinking from it. But it was red wine. She let it blow out from her mouth, and her beautiful white flowy top went crimson red as it just dribbled down her front. And it
You know
was
what's the best
funny.
thing I've ever seen someone do with a box of wine?
We're getting off topic.
Anyway.
Yeah.
These are off
I'll
topic.
tell you the story later on.
Later, yes.
No, these are just the conversations we're having around the fire
Is that
about
so?
it was me watching my sister drink from a wineskin. It was so funny.
I don't have a sibling.
But you have family. Hi.
Yeah. And I've seen you drinking.
I am sure that's been at least somewhat entertaining, if not edifying.
It's been
sometimes.
very educational.
Educational.
I'm sure Dressera, I'm sure my mother would accept you if you let her.
Oh,
Oh.
that's really nice.
Go. We can ask her when we get back.
Thank you.
Mummy, would you like a 200-year-old new daughter?
Yes.
It's in the background dabbing.
Right. If we end up doing watches or anything, I'll take the last one because I think I've drunk a lot. And
No, we're in a town.
We don't
now.
need to take watches.
We're in a
You're
guarded
in
town.
You're in a guarded town. You're okay.
Oh, it's true. Never mind. Fuck me. Apologies.
Tipsy.
I'm just. I'm really.
you're
I'm
too-
a bit. I'm a
you
little
need
bit.
a rest, man.
Just I was doing the
basically-
have some wine, then like chug water technique. Of just
Oh,
like
no,
I'm here to have a good time, but I'm not here to get drunk, and I'm
don't
scared
have
of getting drunk a little bit, especially around the teenager who's very concerned. So it's like, oh, a little bit of wine, lots of water.
Heliodor just like looks at Dheltan and goes, "Oh no, you don't have to do that." And Heliodor like leans backwards and opens his mouth to the rain.
He's very drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already
Heliodor-
soaking that in as well,
Heliodor, roll me a
like through the holes in the
Constitution
awning.
Oh no.
Those are the things.
Just sit in the hole in the awning, like.
Me and
save. Heliodor,
Stella.
roll me
that
a
was-
Constitution save.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put this guy to bed.
Con save. On.
We've got you, Heliodor. This is your night.
Remember,
This
you
is
can
so
choose to
nice.
fail this. You can choose to fail this save.
I
Heliodor's
can't
like,
choose to fail it.
if you
Yeah,
want to get
no,
drunk, that's
actually,
your
no.
night.
Yeah, Heliodor's just drunk. Yeah, I failed that check. I'm gone. I feel
you're
great.
fucking. Yeah, you're gone.
Wait, man.
Mayor
I
just
see
appears from
trees.
down the road. People part like the red fucking sea. They're like, no. Staying out the way of the big metal bear as it comes heaving down the road, and then comes to a stop next to you and goes, "Meh."
Yeah, I need you to be warm. And Heliodor like kind of like leans backwards and opens up like a compartment on the front, and swaps a couple like wires. And you see, and as he like closes it, be like, okay, cool. And you see as like the chest of Mare like starts to glow a little bit, like a deep red. Like it's got really, really, really hot. He's like, okay, cool, lovely heat lamp. And he's just like lays there and probably passes out underneath his heat.
Dracera, you watch as or you can feel cheese on your head. Kind of puff up at the sight of Mare.
Right.
It's okay, Cheese. This is a friend. Friend.
Roll me an animal handling.
Oh my god, I'm so.
Can do
I don't
it.
want to lose Cheese!
Assist!
You're helping me!
Yes!
Yes, please, I got
Alright,
minus
we're gonna-
one to
we're gonna
animal
make sure you
handling.
keep this. Flash of genius.
You are unconscious.
Drunk.
Fuck off.
Flash of genius.
You're unconscious.
get a
There is
body.
no flash of genius in you being drunk as hell.
Just flash of genius like
Gonna
correct
get a
for no reason.
body.
Can you get bardic inspiration?
Just reading off.
Body.
It's the rando in the street.
Bardic inspiration, yeah.
You're trying to
Sing
play
to the bird.
playing a soothing song. Roll a d12 for me. Is it a d10 or a d12?
D12.
I believe in you.
I believe it's.
Is it
D12.
D12?
I believe
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is now.
d12 now. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, d20. It takes a little while, but cheese begins to kind of flatten back down, and curls up in your hair again.
You really want this bird.
It's okay, Cheese. Please don't fly away, Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese. If you fly away, I'll genuinely sob.
It's your fault for buying a fucking parrot.
This is why.
We're gonna have Cheese
for
in a
me.
maze. It's not gonna be a cage. It's gonna be an enclosure.
You're gonna be saving
Filled
the
with
world
toys.
with this fucking parrot.
Yeah.
You said I didn't meet the DC. You showed me birds. I'm gonna buy a bird called Cheese. What else am I gonna do?
Yep, that's fair. That's on me. You now have a parrot called Cheese. Great. Have fun with that.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, Cheese seems to chill out. It seems to take a while. Heliodor is unconscious. Out cold on the floor. Karif, what are you up to?
Karif's in his cheese chair then, man.
You're just vibing.
He's
in
having
the cheese chair.
he's in like, he has got an exquisitely comfy cheese chair.
Vibing
He's
in the
got
cheese
like a
chair.
cloak up over himself, covering round over the chair so like none of it gets like actually wet or anything like that. Just rocking back and forth occasionally, just a bit of cheese. Just hands on the stomach sort of thing, lean back, hips forward, quite very, very content with himself right now.
He's vibing.
Paw.
Estella, what are you doing?
Hey.
Sorry, the music got really loud for a moment. Stop it. Okay. Well, they came to help Dracera with the bird, and I think while they're there, they're gonna be like, Dracera, hey. And they like give one of the little bracelets they made from Krieg's web to them. I made this for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna put the main part of the webbing on, and then I also want to make a little one for Cheese. Cheese's foot.
Around
So if Cheese flies away, I can find Cheese again.
You can cast locate object.
An excellent choice.
No, it's perfect.
Dracera, run me a sleight of hand.
I'm gonna tell Cheese. Okay,
I'm
that's
tell Cheese
surprisingly
up for this.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It doesn't take you very long, but you were able to wrap a bit of the spider web around his ankle and tie a little bow. And he just kind of looks at you and then goes back to sleep. You kind of have to take him off, tie it up, put it back on. He seems to really like your hair. It's like a tree.
Want to make him a nest scrunchie?
Just tie up Dracera's hair in like a big poodle bun on the top, and you can just sleep in it.
Yeah, with like a little nest in the middle. It'd be great.
You're gonna be walking with an actual nest in your head. Good. As the night
And it's a
begins-
specific style choice.
as the night begins to roll on, each of you, I assume, heading to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Heliodor will probably be put to bed.
I am putting
let's go.
Heliodor to bed.
You're sleeping in there.
I'm like dragging Heliodor from the arms because I'm not strong enough to carry him. But
Oh hell.
you're okay. You're okay.
And kind of hauling him off into the cart so he can go to sleep.
You go in. I think when you go into the cart, the wagon inside is weirdly like it's more disorganized than usual. Like it's usually at least reasonably organized. Like there is piles of stuff and stuff in the right place. This looks a little bit more like carnage with paths through. And the bed is the only thing that's like vaguely clear, but it still has some stuff on it.
But I'm gonna just kind of tug Heliodor through.
Through the paths of
Yeah,
absolute
trying to
chaos.
just like limb by limb, try to push him onto his bed. And when he's looks like at least like death pose comfortably in there, they're gonna put the blanket on and they're gonna get their little bracelet and put it in Heliodor's pocket and just pat it. Pat pat.
You head outside and find somewhere to settle for the night. Perian and Godric do offer their tent if you want to be out of the rain. It's a
Creek will
it's
pull his
homemade.
chair inside the tent.
Yeah.
He's sitting in. He's sat in his bedroll in the chair, just
like
back and forth, just like.
You're such an old man. Karik is
Leave
like
him
an old
alone.
man snoring in his chair. Stella, are you sleeping indoors?
I want to make sure everyone's indoors first.
Verve has also settled inside the tent. He's found a corner to kind of settle in and has bundled up in a bedroll. Dracera, are you sleeping indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
You sleep outside. And the gentle patter of rain is quite comforting and refreshing. It's nice to be in open air again after so long in the Underdark.
Mm.
Each of you begin to drift off. Heliodor, you sleep like a fucking log.
As I fucking should. Thank you very much. A very good cheese-filled night.
Karik, you sleep well as well. It's peaceful sleep. Estella, it feels like you're being watched all night. It's hard to drift off.
What? No. Okay.
You can't shake the feeling of someone watching you. You can't
Can I
see
look
anything.
outside?
If you want,
Okay.
if you want to go outside and have a look around.
I'll look around.
Roll me a perception check.
Not persuasion. Please stop watching me.
Perception's yum. Okay. So you're kind of like peering around. Karvik is beautifully quiet. It's late at night. It's almost the witching hour. The rain seems to have finally come to a stop. You can look up and see some of the stars and the big black smear of the ring across the sky. You blink and you swear that down the road, just for a moment, you see the door. Just for a moment. And you blink again. It's
I'm gonna search for just Dracera.
Sarah, before you are awoken, your sleep is restless. You are incredibly cold. It's a similar feeling you felt on the Astral Sea. There is no vision to show you. It is just blackness. But you feel like you're awake, staring off into the absolute nothingness. Not even stars offer you vision at this time. You are just in nothingness all night. Stella, when you go to shake Dracera, Dracera is freezing. But you snap awake. Your breath is clouding in front of you. It's a warm evening.
Hey.
Are you awake?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but what's up?
I want you to come inside now.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll follow them.
I don't trust the outside.
What's up?
I'm seeing Laz's door.
Okay. If you wanna, I can keep watch for you if you want.
I want you to stay here with me.
Okay. I know that Laz is probably trying to torment you after your contract got broken, but know that we're here for you. And that isn't your future anymore. Okay?
I know that you're here for me. I'm just afraid because Dheltan even said himself that we're not ready.
We're not ready yet. but we will be. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. Let me check your spell. I think I've got. Let me see. Detection. I'm gonna cast non-detection on Estella.
Okay.
And that lasts for 8 hours. So, yeah, divination magic or anything around magical scrying or doesn't work.
Okay. The feeling of you being watched fades a little. It's not quite as like the paranoia isn't quite as intense. You can't tell if it is an actual feeling or if it's your mind playing tricks on you.
That helped a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you'll make sure that at least Laz can't look at you or scry upon you and know where you are as you sleep, okay?
Yeah, can you sleep just beside me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Thank you. Where's Karuk sleeping?
In his rocking chair, wrapped up, snoring. Old man.
Like, very gently kind of
Just like-
tugs him towards us.
He's inside a what's their names again? Tent.
Perian and Godric's tent. Yeah, the two of
Yeah.
them have walked into there to settle down for the night as well.
Quick handshake.
Yeah, quick handshake between each other.
Just make sure. Just
Yeah, good.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think I'll, like, wrap my arm around Estella while they sleep.
okay. The two of you drift off again. Estella, you sleep better. Dracera, the cold is still there, but you can feel the warmth of Estella next to you, and it makes it more manageable.
Okay.
Everyone take a long rest.
Yay, thank you very much.
And with that, we are going to end our session. But
Oh,
I hope you guys have fun.
yeah, it was really
We always
fucking cool.
do.
Yeah.
there was a couple of technical issues, but it happens. Voice mod's dodgy.
It's the life of streaming.
But if you'd like to see us again next week, hopefully next week, we'll be running the same time. So come and check us out again on TikTok and Twitch. You can watch all of our
Like and
old
subscribe, bro.
videos. You can come and watch all of the old videos from session 23, I believe, on my YouTube channel at toby.exe.
I hope we'll see you there because it's fun and we like playing D&D.
Yeah.
Yay!
And I'm gonna do a fucking promo. I'm running a new game in this system. Very soon, that will be going live directly onto YouTube, so not gonna be running it live the same way that I do this game. But if you want to check that out as well, there'll be a lot of notices about it happening on my socials. So please do go and check them out. Thank you for watching. And
We'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye bye.
We'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.